There's fresh hope for those who suffer from hearing loss. Sydney researchers say they've discovered a new way of using ear implants that can regenerate auditory nerves and restore hearing. The University of New South Wales study has found gene therapy, combined with existing hearing technology, can restore hearing to near normal levels. Lindy Kerrin reports.
Sydney woman Faye Yarrell has had 2 ear implants for 9 years. She remembers clearly the moment the devices were switched on and how it changed her way of life.
The audiologist kept saying, don't get your hopes up too soon because it takes a little bit of getting used to and you've got to relearn to hear again, etc. And as soon as I was switched on, the sound was actually a little bit robotic to start with, and within 24 hours, people's voices sounded normal, just like I remembered them to sound.
But the existing technology does have some limitations. While speech can be understood, perceptions of pitch can be poor. Researchers at the University of New South Wales have been working on improving the existing technology and have come up with a combination of gene therapy. Professor Gary Housley and his team used a new technique on deaf guinea pigs and found the animals' hearing restored to a near normal level.
Cochlear implant normally works by putting very brief electrical pulses through electrodes that have been inserted into the cochlea, the inner ear, and that electrically stimulates the cochlear nerve. What we've done is pass electrical currents shortly after we've put a DNA into the cochlea, and those electrical pulses drive the DNA into cells next to the nerve fibres. And the nerve fibres respond to that, and they grow back close to the electrodes, and then the way that the device can drive those nerve fibres is improved.
So how significant is this? How will it change people's hearing?
Well, we're a few years away from definitive knowledge of that. I mean, we hope that within perhaps 2 years we might be starting clinical trials, but we would hope that because it should be a relatively straightforward addition to the cochlear implant procedure, that people receiving this therapy may find that the dynamic range of their hearing is better, and that their appreciation of tonal colour, so the different frequencies or pitch, should be better, which means that they may be able to appreciate music in a much better way than is currently possible with cochlear implants.
Faye Yarrell is excited about the findings, which she hopes are another step towards improved hearing.
When you get a cochlear implant, it does give you hearing, but it's not the same hearing as what normal hearing people hear. And it is a little bit different. Even though for me, I feel like it's pretty good, but there's always room for improvement. And now to have the opportunity in the future possibly to have the gene therapy, which may even further enhance the opportunity to hear, it sounds amazing.
The research is published today in the journal Science Translational Medicine.
Lindy Kerrin.